Hey guys, it's Jeremy, and right now I'm going to be reviewing. I'm back to do another book review for you, and well, today, right now, whatever, I'm going to be reviewing Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer. This is the third book in the Twilight series. If you have not read Twilight or New Moon, then I would not watch this because this could possibly have spoilers from the first two books. Here's the cover, and here's the back. Beautiful back. And I'm going to read you the back. In the dead silence, all the details suddenly fell into place for me. Without a burst of irritation, something Edward didn't want me to know, something that Jacob wouldn't have kept from me. It was never going to end, was it? And now I'm going to read the inside synopsis for you, and I hope you enjoy. Bella. Edward's soft voice came from behind me. I turned to see him spring lightly up the porch steps, his hair wind blown from running. He pulled me into his arms at once, just like he had in the parking lot, and kissed me again. This of the events of Moon, Bella is grounded. She can only see Edward at school and stuff, or whenever. And well, anyway, I'm just gonna start off here. But I want to show you guys the cover one more time. Here's Eclipse. Here's the cover. Here's the inside flap. And then here's the back. And that is the part that I read. I didn't read this praise thing. Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer is the biggest book of the series so far, and it's 629 pages. But I want to talk about Twilight just for 1 minute here. I forgot to rate Twilight and New Moon in my reviews. It must have just slipped my mind when I was doing my reviews. But Twilight, I give Twilight a 5.5 for its amazing characters, amazing plot story, amazing setting, and just a overall great start to a love saga story. With New Moon, because it took me so long and I didn't think the writing was very good, I gave that book a 2.5 out of 5 stars because I couldn't get into it. It took me 6.5 months to finish New Moon. Just Bella just being depressed and her being with Jacob. It was a very emotional book. It was an emotion book. I really did enjoy it, but I had a hard time focusing my energies and focusing myself with the book, that I just really could not get into it. But I just want to let you guys know, I give Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer a 4.5 out of 5 stars, just overall, because there were a tiny bit things I didn't necessarily like. Bella did get on my nerves quite a bit in New Moon. She really just got on my last nerve in New Moon. She got on my nerves just a little bit in this book, but not nearly as New Moon. So I did think that Bella was growing up a lot since New Moon, and she's growing into a really nice character. But what really I absolutely love about this book is that Bella has to make a choice between Jacob and Edward, and it's not go easy answer. It's not, do I have pizza or do I have a salad for dinner? It's not one of those go easy answers. It's not yes or no, mother, father, I will never do it again, or that's actually not really part of it. But sorry, I just popped in my head for some reason. But it's not a very easy answer to say, because Bella has this huge life-changing, life-altering decision to make, and no one can make it for her. She has to make it herself. And what I loved in the end is part of it had to do with Jacob and Edward. But anyway, I think, well, the way I saw it was really more of herself. She had to really find out who she was and what she was feeling and what she wanted. And, she had to really ask herself, what do I want? And I really loved that. What I love is the movie poster for Eclipse says, it all begins with a choice. And I love that the same journey of the choice that Bella has to make, you go through the same journey in the book and you do as the film. And to me, I believe if you can go through that with those characters, you have a very well-rounded book, and you have a very well-rounded story. I really did enjoy it. Eclipse is right now my favorite book of the series. I have read Breaking Dawn, so my Breaking Dawn book review will be coming up next, so please stay tuned to watch that. I mean, it may be about an hour before it's up, but please watch that next. But I love the characters. I loved the setting. I loved the plot story. This book was really, really good. I loved Twilight. I loved the book Twilight because I read that book in 2 days, which is amazing for me to be able to read a 498-page book in 2 days. New Moon took me a little bit longer. Took me about 6.5 months to finish it. I read Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer in 12 days. No, it was not as good. I mean, Twilight I read in 2 days, but I was also a junior in high school when I read this book, and being a full-time student, having so many homework and responsibilities, to be able to read a 629-page book in 12 days is really good to me. That is amazing to be able to do that. But I really love how unconditional love is tested between Edward and Bella, and it really gets put to the test in this novel, because Victoria is after Bella, and she wants to kill Bella because Edward killed James, and she wanted Edward to feel that same loss that she felt. And I'm like, you know what? That's stupid. He had because to me, I think it's stupid. I think Victoria is just so stupid. I'm sorry if I was about to cuss. I thought she was very stupid. He was going to kill her. He was protecting her, and I don't think that she really admired that or even cared. She just said, you know what? No. So, but anyway, overall, Bella chooses Edward in the end of this book. And like we read, Edward asked Bella to marry her at the end of New Moon, and so this book is, she's going through, says no, because her mother got married too young, and it didn't work out between her and Charlie, and so that's why Bella's so kind of nunchucked on the whole marriage front, and so she doesn't really know what to do. She really doesn't know what to think, and she's just kind of stuck in a rut on that part. But throughout the book, she really gives it a thought, and Edward asks her again, says, will you marry me? And she says yes, and Edward gives his grandmother's engagement ring. But what I love about this chapter 20 is my favorite chapter of this book is when Bella tries to seduce Edward. That chapter is really funny and it's really enjoyable to read. But anyway, this is my review on Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer. This is the third book of the series. There's one more book that I will be reviewing after. That will be Breaking Dawn. If you loved this review and you like watching me in my special ways, which I'm fun, but please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.